We simply never have enough time. And I'm going to give you 2 quick tricks that are going to put more time back on your side. It's going to allow you to make more in less time this summer. But if you listen closely, it'll help you simply have more time to do what you want to do in your business and in your own personal lifestyle.
This is The Rare Advisor, proud to be a part of the Advisor Advancement Network and home of a business model supercharged by recurring and repeatable events. Your host is Mike Walters, CEO of USA Financial. He is an investment advisor representative of and securities are offered through USA Financial Securities, member FINRA SIPC, a registered investment advisor.
Hey, it's summertime and I want to share with you 2 quick tricks to help you make more in less time, because it's really all about being productive with the time that you have, making sure that you are on task in these summer months when you want to potentially take a little time off. Maybe you want to work less days per week. Maybe you're going to take some longer vacations. It can be managed many, many different ways, but I'm going to give you 2 very quick tips that can truly make just a monster size difference for you. And I bet that if you use them, you will start using them year round as well. The first one is stage things so that you treat those days off as if they're a vacation. And the reason I say that is if you think back in time, what you'll probably come to realize is that the day before you left for vacation, you usually got 2 or 3 days worth of work done in that single day. It's just the way we're wired. Nobody has ever been able to give me a true, kind of cut and dry psychological answer as to why that is the case, but we all seem to agree that it is in fact the case. So schedule things on your calendar. Use the term vacation. Use whatever triggers you need to make sure that your mindset the day before you're going to be out, even if it's just for a long weekend, you're taking a Friday off, treat Thursday like you're going on vacation that next day. The other one, and this is probably even more important, is identify all of the things in your business. So take a sheet of paper and make a list. Identify all the things in your business that drive the most revenue, the items that drive revenue that you are responsible for. And I'm talking to you generally as if you're a financial advisor. Obviously, other people listen to this as well, but mostly it's for financial advisors. Anyone can do this. So either you are designed to drive revenue in a business, or you are designed to get revenue to the bottom line in a business. You can pretty much categorize every role as falling into one or the other of those. Now, as a business owner, obviously you play both sides of that coin, but generally speaking, you're probably the rainmaker. So let's focus on driving revenue. I'm going to make a list of all the things that I do to drive revenue, and I'm going to prioritize them from top to bottom. Sitting down face to face with clients, running public events, standing at a podium, doing annual reviews, creating the financial plan, right on down the list. And then I'm going to create a second list of every other thing I do in my practice. Everything. Take the time to do it. Write everything you can possibly think of down. If you're the guy who takes out the garbage at the end of the night, then write it down. If you're the one who fills the coffee pot, write it down. But obviously, you're managing people, you're managing situations, you're processing new business, you're running service calls. You've got all of these different things. Write them all down, okay? And then here's the trick. Now, again, this is without even getting into staff. You can use the same technique to break down what types of functions each staff member should be doing. But let's push that aside and let's just assume it's all on your shoulders. It's just you. Here's now the key. Do not spend more than 1 day a week on that second list. Focus on 1 day. Pick a day that you will generally be in. So let's say you're going to take every Friday off this summer. Every Tuesday, make that a prep day, taking care of all those items on that list that do not drive revenue. And those prep items only get done on Tuesday, and you fill Tuesday entirely full with those prep items. So that when you walk in on a Tuesday, your mindset is all of these things, and that's where you stay. You stay in that zone all day long. And then the rest of that week stays on the first list. So that if you worked a full work week of 5 days, what you're basically saying is I will spend 20% of my time on prep work, and I will spend 80% of my time on game work, what drives the revenue. If you're taking a day off, now it's instead of 1 day, 4 days, it's 1 day, 3 days. If you're taking 2 days off, it's 1 day, 2 days, and so on. But don't let the prep escape that single day, and then take every other day and focus on the game day items that drive revenue. If you can do that, it's what we call game prep free. It's a variation that we have off of the strategic coach and what they created, which is pretty fabulous, called Free Focus Buffer. So we have just adapted that, tweaked it to our likings, made it a little specific to our industry. We added a fourth category for repair. But generally speaking, if you know strategic coach, if you know Dan Sullivan, who became a good friend of mine over the years, if you know Dan's work and you know that concept, it is the same concept. I'm just saying hyper focus on it in a slightly different way this summer.
This information is for licensed financial professionals only and is not intended for use in soliciting sales from the public. The views expressed represent the opinions of the presenter or their featured guest, not necessarily those of USA Financial or its affiliated subsidiaries. Industry references are generic and not intended to represent actions or beliefs of any individual or entity. Content is only presented to illustrate general principles, beliefs, or ideas and should not be construed as legal or regulatory advice. Trademark and copyright protected. USA Financial and Affiliates.